Say something.
You want me to like freestyle right now?
Sing a little bit, yeah.
It's Ben and Ray. We aren't real. Just
already, everybody knew what you were gonna say. All right, never mind. Oh, forget it.
Start this over. Let's start this over.
We aren't real, but maybe. I don't know.
I mean, we messed around a little bit in Orlando. It's fine. It's Fort Myers. It's whatever, though.
Just the first 6 seconds bury the whole podcast.
Let's get canceled right out of the gate. Let's go down together, bud.
We did. We just did. Oh, okay. Shot 118 Espresso Podcast. Ben Polizzi, got Ray Hensley up in here.
So is that where they took your hair from?
What?
From the back of your leg? We're going to bring that up. I told you I was going to.
Dude, I don't know. I joked about that like the day before surgery because every time I have surgery, like my biggest fear is that they're going to like put me out like I'm a dog. Like sedate me and then they just like do whatever they want to me. Oh, and I was like, what if they just like pulled on my pants, slapped my ass, and then like woke me back up and they're like, you're good. Like didn't do any of the procedure. And then like 2 days later, I was taking a shower and I looked in the mirror and I was like, how do I have 2 bruises? Are those bruises? I thought it was like a shadow at first. Yeah, I was looking at my ass in the mirror.
Thick ass.
Everybody's like, how'd you find those? How'd you see those? I was like, I looked in the mirror. Like
who
you guys
doesn't check out
who
their
doesn't
body?
look at their ass in the mirror?
I look at every part of my body. I just got like a full I just got like one of those like full length mirrors and I just stare at every corner of my body.
No, the only mirror you have is like the car mirror that you flip down.
Yeah,
you're just in your car.
What is on my ass? Yeah, I just spread eagle on the seat.
It's the only mirror I got. Sorry guys, people walking
at a
by.
stoplight. At a stoplight, just spread eagle. That's stupid.
So I don't know how those got there, honestly.
I've been sedated once.
What happened?
My knee surgery. I had to get knee surgery. I had to get my ACL, my meniscus repaired. And that was the weirdest thing, is being knocked out.
Why?
It's like the best sleep you've ever had in your life. Not for you, because you woke up in the middle.
I woke up in the middle.
No, they knocked me out. And I remember they were like, count backwards from 100. And I was like, 100, 99, out. I was out so fast.
You don't even start counting?
Yeah.
Count backwards from 100.
I'm like, what do you start with? They're like, what?
You're already all fucked up.
Count backwards from 100. Z, Y.
This isn't a sobriety test. You're drunk as hell. Like
start touching my nose and shit.
You start walking in a straight line.
Stand up in my little backless gown or whatever.
You feel guilty because you're drunk, so you start just doing sobriety tests right when they ask you. You're like, oh fuck.
Just one leg in it, just right there. I'm just like, so I'm sober. I'm sober, officer, please.
They're like, you're here for knee surgery.
We're the ones who drugged you.
Yeah, so I don't know. I always have a fear that they're going to do something to me during surgery, and I woke up and had bruises on the back of my legs. Like, what else can that be from, honestly?
Have you been sitting down a lot?
I mean, yeah, but like it's
aggressively?
not painful. Yeah, just doing cannonballs on the couch every time I sit down.
Just catching that wood on it, you know what I mean, on the front of the...
Yeah, that frame. It's simultaneously both legs. Ready? Here we go.
You ever sat on like an uncomfortable couch like that? And you just catch like that bar like in the middle of it. You just tailbone it so fucking hard. You're just like, ah!
Tailbone it. How come that's the worst pain, your tailbone? It's like your funny bone and your tailbone. You're like, whoa, I'm never going to walk again.
You don't hit your tailbone enough, I don't think. You know what I mean? Like, so you don't like really know what it feels like.
You don't hit it enough.
But that one time you do catch
I'm going to start hitting my own tailbone every day so I'm
just
ready.
Just to build up like an immunity to it.
Every morning. Mom, get the wooden bat.
Yeah. That's stupid as hell.
That's my favorite shit.
I get bruises all the time, just like in random spots. Like, I just started doing construction, and I'm just hurt all the time. The amount of times, like, I'll just, like, get home and, like, take my shirt off and just be like, oh, shit, what happened? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I caught a nail earlier, like, on my stomach.
That is a funny thing about dudes. Like, we'll get hurt and we won't even look at it.
Yeah.
But like a bloody leg, we won't know until somebody tells us at, like, the store the next day.
When we were kids, me and my little brother, Brad.
You have a brother?
Yeah, I mean, don't most people?
Dude, when I think of you, I think of you with zero family. just yourself. I
just appeared one day.
You raised yourself.
I just raised myself, yeah. I just appeared one day out of like a mist.
I swear to God.
What's up? I'm Ray. Already an adult. I've never been to elementary
You've
school.
never been a kid.
I don't even know what it is. I was just made in like a lab. I'm like that weird science movie, but instead of like the hot girl, like it just came out as like this fat bearded dude.
They're like, use his DNA when we're done. Then you get out and they're like, never mind, just let him go. You can already drive and everything.
Yeah, they're just like, here you go. Get the fuck out of here. Good luck.
Yeah.
They just gave me like a hammer and was like, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. So you're living with your dad?
Yeah, for now. During this stage of my life. Dude, I really did. I feel like I moved to Greenwood. I haven't left the house. Dude, I haven't put on socks and underwear in 2 weeks.
Really?
Okay, 1 week. I'm chilling.
I know I came
I'm
out
like 6 years old
I
again.
came out to your house the other day and you had your shirt off and Jesus. You are a good looking dude. Like I'm not gay, but like I would probably.
Did you see my face though?
Yeah, no, I didn't care.
There was like blood rushing down my face.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, God dang, there he is.
Them abs.
Those eyes.
Those eyes.
Like, super swollen.
I like how, yeah, your face was all busted up and I still could not take my eyes off that body. You know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
No, yeah, I was just...
Dude, how's quarantine changed you?
I've gotten fatter.
I was going to say that when you walked in, but I just held it. You said I should start bullying you for being fat so you lose weight. Like you bullied me about my hair.
Yeah, I bullied you every day for 3 years.
But yeah, I gotta start bullying you into being fat so you lose weight.
Did you see my comment when you shaved your head?
No. Oh yeah.
I was like, how does it look thicker?
It's true. I got that haircut.
I thought
and I
you
was like,
shaved your head
Ray.
for something else. I didn't know you were doing all this. You were like
I
so
didn't tell
secretive about it.
I didn't tell anybody.
I should get lipo. You need to bully me into getting lipo. That's what I want.
Damn.
How hard would it be to get lipo?
I don't know, man. The fattest you've ever been was probably when you slipped in my car.
Oh yeah, I slipped getting into
That's
your
the
truck.
fattest thing you've ever done.
Just,
when you fell down,
you just hear
sitting
your
down.
shocks go. Just that little squeak of me falling into your truck.
No, the fattest thing you've ever done that I've never like even brought up or told anybody is one time I was getting off stage and you were getting on stage and I went to fist bump you like just normal. And instead of fist bumping me back, you put your hand under mine like I was going to drop some M&Ms in it. I swear to God, dude.
Why?
I don't know. You thought I was going to like, when you're like, I have something for you, and you put your hand under there like when you're a kid and you drop like some Skittles in it or something. Dude, I swear to God, you thought I had like a couple Tootsie Rolls in my hand. Like I had them there the whole set. These are starting to melt. I got to get out of here.
Yeah, guys, these are getting, I'm going to bring up your headliner because these things are about to melt.
I swear. I was like, what?
You should do that
food for you?
You should do that to me one time because I think that'd be so funny.
Like when like
just a handful of like M&Ms, and I'm just like, all right,
just put them back for your set.
And they're just like, let's talk about me. And just spend first minute of my set trying to get M&Ms out of my teeth because you know that the shell and everything just cakes your teeth.
Like, I'm used to this. So you have a girlfriend now?
I don't. Not at all.
You looked at me like you do though.
No, I don't. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't.
You want one?
I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
Me
like,
too.
You can't do comedy like near as much anymore. So like you have a lot more free time
It's
right
weird.
now. So your head starts like thinking about like all this like random shit and starting like, so instead of like trying to write jokes all the time, my head's like, I should have a kid. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to like, I want a girlfriend like bad. Like I don't know. I've done a lot of. I've done a lot of cool stuff with my life. Right. Like I played in a traveling band where we toured everywhere for 10 years.
No one knows about that.
I don't know why I don't talk about it. It's like such an impressive thing that like I've done.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then after that, that's when I started doing stand up and.
So 2 things you've done in your life? Like I've done a lot of cool shit in my life. Play the drums and stand up.
It's a lot of that is a lot of cool stuff though, cool. Right? I mean. So, because of all of that, like I've built a pretty cool life for myself, right? And Yeah, I mean, you're fat, but
Yeah, built. You built that shit. You keep building it every day, man.
you've built them bitch tits.
Big ass house.
Big ass house. No, I have, but I've built a pretty cool life where I get to travel around, I get to do certain things, and I'm living pretty comfortably now. You know what I mean?
So you wanna have a girl to share it with?
I want to have somebody. It doesn't have to be a girl. It could be like a dog or something with me.
I feel you about like having so much time though.
Isn't it weird like how your head just like starts
like
going down like
our
rabbit
days were
holes?
packed with like
Right.
And then we look at our phones at 24/7.
I check my emails still every like 15 minutes to see if I have a show.
Damn.
Like hopefully a club emailed me. Even though I haven't shot out of Veils in like, in like
You've
3
never
months.
shot out of Veils, but you're waiting for clubs to email
Yeah, I mean,
you.
if they want me, they'll hit me up, right?
Yeah, right. They've seen my shit.
No, I haven't shot out a Veils availability to comedy clubs in a few months.
Dude, speaking of like, we weren't even speaking about this, but
Speaking of, and then just TikTok's crazy, right?
no, I really am gonna say that. Like
Really?
me and you are hooked on TikTok. Like that's
Oh,
all
yeah.
we talk about outside
I
of
love
anything.
TikTok.
And they were gonna ban it. What
Yeah.
would we do
What
with
would
like
you do?
48 hours?
You actually
extra
have like a
week?
career on TikTok.
I
How
was-
many followers you got? Like 450? 450,000?
It's almost $500,000.
Yeah, almost.
I need to try harder on TikTok. I really do. I just
Post every day, and it's always like quality content.
no. It's
I
not.
literally stand in front of my shower curtain.
I like that approach.
That's my whole thing that I do. I just talk about nothing.
I'd be sad if they got rid of TikTok.
I honestly would be
Right?
too.
You would be?
Yeah, I really do enjoy watching TikTok. It's fun. There's some of the funniest videos I've seen on TikTok. It was like Vine from back in the day. Did you mess with Vine?
I did, but I wasn't good at internet stuff then. I like didn't care and just like posted stupid
You think you
shit.
could do the 7 seconds thing now?
I would love that.
That's a challenge.
7 seconds
I'm
and there's
surprised
no
nobody's-
option for a minute. I love that. But if you post something on TikTok that's longer, like that's a minute, it doesn't do shit. Trust me.
On TikTok?
Yeah, it's
All my
like
stuff
pointless. Oh.
I mean, I got
Every time
like
anything
200,000 views on like a video that was out.
the TikTok crowd is weird. They'll like your weirdest video you never thought.
Yeah.
And then like the one you do that you're like, this is gonna be good. It's like 100.
Your
people.
ice tray one's the funniest TikTok I've seen.
They cut the audio from it.
I know that's so bad. Would they get like 48 million views?
It was crazy.
I couldn't like when I first watched that video, I sent it to like so many people. And I was like, this is funnier than shit.
It took
And my
me
buddy
a
in
lot of
Canada-
takes trying to throw that fucking tray into the freezer with my feet.
Oh yeah, that's so funny, and the audio fit perfectly with it. And you're spinning it and everything. I thought that's such a great video.
Thanks, man.
My favorite one that I did was the Smash one. Somebody commented on my video, "What does Smash mean?"
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And I told her I talked to her about the birds and the bees. I thought that was like my favorite one that I've done.
Did your parents give you a sex talk when you were young?
Not at all. You?
No.
I don't know who's getting these sex talks.
What family did that? Like how
I don't know. Yeah.
how lame like does your kid have to be? Like that you're a parent and you're like, I don't think he knows about sex.
My parents didn't teach me anything.
I know.
I
My
feel
parents
like
still don't.
Still my dad is just like, you'll figure it out.
Right. That's the
I
only way
work
to learn
for
shit,
my
though.
dad. I work for my dad
He
doing
doesn't
carpentry.
tell you shit.
Yeah, he just like
gave you a hammer one
he
day.
goes, "Here's the blueprints. Figure it out." And I was like,
This isn't
7.
Legos.
I was like 7 years old, and he's like, "Here's blueprints. Build this house. I'll be back at lunch." I'm like, "What?" But no, yeah, no, I've never had the talk with my parents. I think the only talk that my dad ever really had with me was, if you ever get drunk, call me. I don't want you driving.
My dad hit me with that too.
That was
But he didn't even say drunk. He was just like, if you need a ride, like he didn't. That was it.
yeah.
And then then we were talking about like somebody had a kid, and he was like, hey, that'll change everything. Those are like the only 2 things he ever said to me. I was like, oh, all right.
What
Yeah.
if you did have the talk, but it's like one of those like repressed memories where like you were just like, that was awkward, so we're gonna put that away and
Yeah, like
never ever
absolutely
think about that
everything.
before again,
Like being a parent, why wouldn't you think your kid needed it? You know?
right? I don't like who doesn't know about
shit.
it.
Well, I saw the browser history. He gets it.
He
Trust me, he knows all about it.
yeah. Took him 5 turns to spell Pornhub right, but he got it.
And he does like Brazilian women. So
Lady boys, that's what he likes. Okay.
I had a segment on here. I put out like, what's the most psycho thing your parents ever did when you were a kid? And people like sent in submissions. What's yours?
Oh my gosh. My parents weren't ever like psycho.
Like, when you got in trouble, like, did they say like do something crazy to you for a punishment?
No.
You had like nice parents. What the fuck?
I was always like
no wonder you're
kid.
fat, dude.
I was always a good kid. My parents rewarded my goodness with food, so yeah, that's why I'm fat.
Shit, we never had good food growing up, man. Obviously.
My mom was a very good cook. Like,
damn.
Very good cook. Yeah.
Like, what did she make? What was it like the number one thing she made that you were like, Mom, I want that for my birthday?
Oh, she makes oh my gosh.
Come on, dude. This is my shit, dude.
Her
I
baked
can't
macaroni and cheese is
baked.
fantastic.
I never fucked with that.
You don't like
the
baked
macaroni and cheese in like the oven with the, it's kind of like burnt on
you
top.
got the
I was always
Crispies
like,
on
I want
top?
Velveeta.
I hated Velveeta. Baked macaroni and cheese was always very, very good. And then her mom, so grandma, always made macaroni salad. Macaroni salad was so good.
What's in that? You just fucking love macaroni.
I just like macaroni. Any.
You're like, and for my birthday, we'd go out to Macaroni Grill.
Is that a place? That sounds good. Is it really?
It sounds good, obviously.
No, it does. We're gonna go there after this. Or? Yeah. And then my mom would always make me a carrot cake for like my birthdays and shit. And I love carrot cake. That's the only vegetables that I ever got. Just kidding. Just in carrot cake. No, I do. I love carrot cake. Good. What kind of cake you like? You like carrot cake?
My favorite cake. Man, I don't want to be a bitch and say funfetti, but it might be. That's like the bitchiest thing.
Just the
most like third grade
generic
girl birthday party thing. Right? That's really the only thing I could think of. I was thinking about like walking down the cake aisle in the store. It's like such a prominent aisle. Like which one sticks out to me? And I was like funfetti, red velvet, and then German chocolate for some reason.
German chocolate.
Gross. It looks like somebody
really?
threw up. That box of cake with the icing that looks like somebody just yacked on a cake.
Yeah. What about
You're
pie?
Like, that's my shit.
What kind of pie do you fuck with?
I think just straight up apple.
Apple's great.
Yeah.
I mean, apple, I like pecan.
What's wrong with you?
What?
Pecan pie.
What's wrong with pecan?
You're like, I like pot pie.
Pot pie is good though. You ever had
pot pie? The only other vegetable you've had.
The only other
pot pie is good. It's always like 1,000,000 degrees though. Every time I have pot pie, I'm like,
you have to like poke it with a bunch of forks, go watch like a whole season of New Girl on TV, and then come back and then watch it.
You're like, it's still kind of. Do you have some ice cubes? Did you ever put ice cubes like in like when you had chili growing up? That was way too hot. Did you ever put ice cubes in it? Like it's not a thing anymore.
Oh, it was so good. Yeah, I haven't had chili in forever. My mom used to make some really good chili too. Yeah. She's a good cook. Everything she made was good, except for her meatloaf.
You didn't? No.
I like meatloaf, but I'm allergic to ketchup. And they always
that is the weirdest thing about you ever, that you don't like ketchup.
I don't like. It's not that I don't like it. I'm allergic to it. It like swells up my lips and I blister up and stuff.
So do you just sometimes you just like take it? You're like, damn, I really want some fries.
Well, no, my mom didn't believe that I was allergic to ketchup for a long time. But like every time I would eat it, like my lips would blister up, and she thought it was she was just
thought
dead
it was
set
a food.
That she thought it was something else. You know what I mean?
Allergic.
So
to
one
ketchup.
day she made.
How can a fat guy be allergic to ketchup? It doesn't make any sense.
It's not like I'm allergic to sugar.
It's like a fat guy's like shampoo, dude. Ketchup.
Like I'm allergic to sugar and carbs and still fat. That'd be weird.
Yeah, like bro.
But my mom made meatloaf one day, but she like scraped the ketchup off of mine, like after she made it, because she was like, I didn't cook it with ketchup. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I ate it. Next day I woke up. My lips were all blistered up. My mom looks at me dead in the eyes and goes, huh, you are allergic to ketchup. And I was like, you poisoned me? just to see if I was?
Just a test?
And she's like, all right, have fun at school. And I had to go to school with like herpes all over my face and stuff. And I'm
Give
just
me
like,
a kiss.
I'm like, oh, you son of a gun.
I still have some of these like psycho parent submissions from people. I got like 1,000,000 of them.
What's the most psycho thing your parents did? Isn't it weird? Like, you can't think of like anything like hardcore psycho.
Psycho. There's been
Like,
some
my parents
weird
have
ones.
never snagged me up and screamed at me. Like, my parents have never done any of that stuff.
One time my dad stepped on my head.
On accident or on purpose?
I'm pretty sure it was on purpose, dude. And I'm pretty sure I wasn't even in trouble either. Like, I was just laying down watching TV like a kid, like on the ground, like sideways. I was like bored. And he just walked, like, I was laying down on the ground, so he just like stepped on my head and kept going. And I heard like a little, and I was like, fuck. That was probably like bad.
He just mumbles under his breath, pussy.
Yeah, I swear to God, probably. And now, like, when I would run, I don't know if this has to do with, like, my head, but when I'd run up until, like, 5th grade, I'd hear, like, there'd be, like, a click in my head. And I was like, I wonder if
In
it's
your
from
head?
that day.
Was it like your ears
It felt like
needed to
something was
pop?
kind of, like, loose.
That's weird.
I swear to God. And I was like, I wonder if it's because my dad stepped on my head.
Just like a track in high school, just going, my dad did step on my head. I should probably have that looked at.
Nah, never did. Okay.
Did you ever bring it up to your dad that he broke you?
No, he'd be like, what do you, I never did that. My dad's the king of that shit. I didn't step on your head. All right, here's one. This is from N Barcelona 1. It might not be any good. I've never read it before, but he goes, I tried to catch a
Just
baseball.
calling him out.
I tried to catch a baseball with my hat to look cool in a 10U game. My dad made me use my hat to pick anything up for the rest of the weekend. Like if I wanted something out of the pantry, I had to physically scoop it with my hat. Like peanut butter, a can of chunky soup. He's like,
That's not psycho.
no, that's
though.
not psycho. That's not psycho.
that's just your
that's
dad
actually
just
like
being
kind
like-
of funny.
Yeah. You use your fucking mitt. That's what that is, right? There was one time that me and my dad were building like this big cherry bar rail. And I was like 12 years old.
Cherry.
And it was cherries like a wood.
Okay.
God,
I'm
be
with
less of
you.
a man.
I'm with you, dude. I'm the most girl man of all time.
But we had it leaning up against our garage, right?
Yeah.
And this thing slides down the gutters, comes down, lands on my big toe, smashes the shit out of my big toe. 12 years old. What do? You start crying, right?
Yeah, 12.
So
That's
I'm just
a cry age.
in my driveway, just bawling, just crying, and my dad comes out, and he goes, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "This bar rail just landed on my foot." And he goes, "Stop crying! I need to raise a pussy." And he went back in the house, and my toenail came off. Like, I mean, it smashed the shit out of my big toenail.
Yeah, that's like a telltale sign that your toe got fucked up when your toenail's just like, peace.
Yeah.
Then you don't have one for like 6 months. You're like, hey,
For the longest time. Like, is this ever
do I have
gonna
to
grow
do I
back?
have to go online and like sign up for a new toenail? Like, how the fuck do I get this thing back? Okay, Lena Del Nah. I don't know. My mom threw apples at me during an argument once, and I ended up catching some and juggling them.
I would get my ass beat harder for that.
Juggling them?
Yeah, if you caught it and just rubbed it in your parents' face that you were like,
Ooh, yeah, true.
oh my God.
Knowing how to juggle, though, not bad. Okay, famous Jameis. Summertime, stepped on a wasp nest. A lot of people do that. How do you miss that?
They hide in the ground. They're real easy to miss.
A wasp nest?
Yeah. You got to just go outside more. You'll find them.
That's said like 4 times in my life.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. Stepped on a wasp nest and got stung by a bunch of them. Dad drove me to the store to get a pack of chewing tobacco and started ripping double horseshoes and applying wet chaw on the bee stings. This can't be real. To this day, I haven't looked up if this is a verified method of helping with stings, but
That
it
is
was
some, like-
psycho/heroic.
That is like some deep south like shit, right?
He doesn't even chew tobacco. Only during a grave moment like this, when the bloodline was on the line. That was actually a very good story.
That's funny. I would have been more grossed out by that. Did you know wasps? I don't know if this is 100% true. This is what I was told. Wasps, if you get stung once, it's like they mark you. They like tag you. So if you go near the nest again, they know to immediately attack you again.
No.
Yeah. This happened to me at work like a few years ago. I was working, and there was like a wasp nest up in the corner of this building, this barn that we were working on. And I was just like setting 2x4s. I wasn't even bothering the wasps. I was just setting 2x4s. And then
Yeah.
this wasp came down and stung me right on the face.
Damn.
And I was like, "What?" And I climbed down.
Did it
off
hurt
this,
really
it hurt,
bad?
like so fucking bad. I mean, I don't take that shit very well. Like I'm a man, but like I don't take bee stings and wasp stings real well. But so I got stung, and I climbed down off the ladder. My hat fell off, and I went outside and just pissed off as shit, right? And I walked back inside after I calmed down. Went back over to grab my hat, which was at the bottom of my ladder, and I got stung again on the other side of my face.
Damn. Because you were like close?
Yeah.
Proximity?
Yeah, and they just immediately, I immediately got stung again. Just hit me right on the face. Both my eyes swelled shut.
Dude, I haven't gotten stung in so long. I think bees and wasps are just like, he's one of us. I swear to God, I think I did when I was a kid, when I was like 3, and then that's it.
Like I said, you got to go outside. You hang around downtown a lot, too.
There's no bees downtown.
Probably not.
No, they don't come around there.
No, they know what side of town this is. They're like, nah.
And if I see like a bee, I'm like aggressive. Like I'll try to kill it before it even sees
Oh,
me.
yeah, I don't even mess with bees.
Dude, when I see them, I'm like, I'm killing it.
You know they're like endangered right now, bees are.
I don't care.
I don't give a shit either.
I don't care.
I swell up to them. I'm like, come on, bro.
I swear to God, dude.
Yeah.
I'll fuck a bee
I'll put
up.
up both fists,
Like your
too.
family's on the line, I'll kill you in front of them.
No, yeah. I will say this, though. I know you don't go outside ever, but the best part about, like, there, like, not being many bees anymore is you can, like, leave a soda can out and, like, walk away from it, and bees won't just, like, crawl into it.
Damn, that is.
You remember that,
Did you
like-
ever swallow a bee?
No. Because I always check. I always, like, do this, and you can just hear in the can. You're like, all right, well, that one's trash. Go get another one.
Yeah, you drank so much Coke growing up, bro. You did that like every 13 minutes. You're like,
Nope.
Just
I
a
wait for it to
24
fly out,
pack.
and I'm just like, okay, and this one's good again. You know, how, like people are with like bottled waters, where they'll just open one, like take a sip out of it, and just like,
hate that.
oh well, shit, and it'll open up another one.
Yeah.
That annoys me too. Like I got a buddy who has like 7 of them on his nightstand right now. I don't drink bottled waters like hardly ever. Like you refilled yours. That's what you should be doing.
I
with
don't
it.
like. Yeah, no, you're not supposed to drink tap water
Why not?
because it's really bad for you.
Why?
Just because it's not like filtered and there's
It
weird
is
shit in
filtered.
it. I promise, it's like not as good as bottled
I
water.
live off of tap water.
Me too.
Somebody told me the other day that
it tastes better to me.
I love tap water. Somebody told me on my one of my TikTok comments on one of my videos that some bottled waters are actually bad for you, like Dasani, because they put like stuff in it to make them taste better.
Yeah,
That's what somebody told me.
Dasani is like a sexy. It sounds like a liquor. No wonder.
Dasani.
Yeah, it does.
Can I get a shot of Dasani, please? And
It sounds like it.
it really does. Somebody's like, can I
Half
get
gallon of
can I get a
Dasani.
shot of Ice Mountain? That one doesn't sound good.
Ice Mountain on the
Mountain.
rocks.
Can I get an Ice Mountain straight up?
Let me get some Evian and Sprite. That kind of sounds like a
Evian does, yeah.
Voss. That fucking bottle looks like a bottle of vodka.
It does. What's that, Grey Goose? Oh, it's Voss. Okay.
Fiji
That sounds like a...
Fiji and pineapple.
Yeah, doesn't Fiji just sound like you would drink it out of like a pineapple
Yes.
with like a straw and like an umbrella?
Dasani water.
Dasani does sound... That straight up does sound like just like a fancy like drink you do
Yeah,
a
I was
shot
like,
of.
did P. Diddy make that? Like, no. This bottle was 75 cents at Speedway.
They give it to you for free. Use your Speedway points.
All right, let's go viral.
Let's
Who
go
should
viral?
take over?
Okay.
Yeah. Just stuff that's like viral on the internet. But who do you think should take over the Ellen show?
Kelly Clarkson.
Why?
I
Because
don't
you have a
know.
crush on her?
No.
You do, though.
The Since You've Been Gone, Kelly Clarkson? Huge fan.
Since you've been gone.
Such a great
She
song,
ripped.
right?
She kills.
That's such a good song.
I
right?
can never identify her voice. I'm like, this is a pretty good song. And I'm like, who's singing? Oh, Kelly Clarkson. How did I not know that? I like
Kelly
watched her grow
Clarkson.
up.
We watched her grow up.
You know, on American Idol.
Oh, you watched her become a star,
Yeah.
not like grow up.
She deserved that. She deserved to be to win
Still
American
to this
Idol.
day.
Okay, viral. Hashtag stressful TV shows.
Stressful TV shows.
This was a hashtag on Twitter recently.
Anything that like ends on like a huge cliffhanger. And then you have to wait like a year for like the next
A year?
season. Well, no, like if you're like binge watching like Netflix or something like that, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you watch this full season, and then it ends on like this massive cliffhanger, and then it's like, well, I gotta wait a year for them to drop again, right?
Yeah, it sucks.
That's always super stressful. Like, did you watch? What is it called? Warrior Nun.
No, dude.
It's on Netflix. It's actually really good.
I've
You should
watched
watch
like
it.
one thing in my life, The Notebook.
It's this
That's all
I
my
wrote
basis
you-
of knowledge.
every day for a year. You just want to do that?
That's the only thing I've ever. I'm the most romantic man in the world, bro.
The Notebook is a great movie. Any dude who says it's not is a fucking
Did you
liar.
watch The Notebook with a girl ever?
With a girl? No.
Yeah. You
No,
watched it by yourself?
I did, yeah,
Dude,
don't worry
that's
about
kind of sad.
No. This is the first time I watched The Notebook. All right, I was helping my friend Sarah move into her dorm room at IU.
Sounds like we're getting somewhere.
Yeah,
You're
and
like,
so
I
she's
thought
like
so, too.
carrying boxes and stuff in, and she like turns on The Notebook, and I just sit there on the floor of her house, or of her dorm room, just watch The Notebook while she did all of the work.
I can't believe that was like her go-to thing to put on TV. Just
Was
like,
The
nah,
Notebook?
let's just throw on The Notebook and get this like the most romantic
Yeah,
love story
screw
of
it.
all time. And you didn't even take a hint or anything. You're just like, oh, shut up. You go ahead.
Yeah, stop making so much noise with the boxes. I'm trying to watch Ryan
She
Gosling.
was definitely trying to get sexy with you.
Yeah, I didn't want anything to do
You
with
just wanted the movie. You're like, I love this plot.
Yeah. Have you seen Rachel McAdams in that? Oh.
Dude, I can't watch like Impractical Jokers.
I like those kind of shows.
It makes me
Jokers-
uncomfortable, man.
I don't know why Impractical Jokers just hits me right in the funny bone.
Yeah. And like Boiling Points. Remember that show on MTV?
Nah.
Boiling. They'd like say you're going to Subway, and I was like the Subway artist or whatever. Like you're like, I want turkey, but I keep putting like salami on there.
Oh,
Like,
sounds funny.
yeah, you'd fucking love it. But it made me
Boiling
so.
Point's the one where the guy had like the giant phone, and he would just like walk around the park. And it's like, hello.
Yeah, maybe
What?
just to make people mad. Like if somebody like got really mad, then they'd be like, "Hey, you're on Boiling Points." Oh my god.
Jackass used to stress me out
Oh, see, I can watch
because like
that.
some of that stuff that they did, I was like, oh no. Like I hate Scarred. That was a show that used to just tear me up. It was an MTV show too. Anytime I can't watch people break bones or get like super hurt. Like if I see like a skateboarder like break his leg and they're just like, watch this, it's funny. And I'm like, that's not funny at all to me. Like I don't want to see that shit. And he's like standing up and his like arms flopping and shit.
I
And
can't
you're
believe
just
that
like,
can be on TV.
I can't believe that's funny and enjoyable for anybody to watch.
Okay, hashtag. I'm trying to pick. There's like 7. They all kind of suck. Hashtag my biggest fear is
Oof. Maggots. Just straight
with
up
an M.
maggots.
With an M.
With an M. Maggots. With an M.
Why, dude?
I don't know. There's just, I learned one day, like when I was a kid, that a maggot can eat like a full human body in like a few days. Not like a maggot, but like a bunch of maggots
Yeah.
can eat like a full human body. So I always think that like if it like gets on me, like one of them, it's just going to start eating like just right away. And I'm gonna like in 7
Maggots?
days, it's not crazy. Yeah, a maggot can eat a full human body. Maggots can eat a full human body in a few days. So it's not crazy to think if like one maggot gets on my hand, I'm going to lose like a finger in like a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maggots.
Maggots. And then the idea of, this is going to get like super real, of not being remembered. Like that's something like
It's 2 completely different fears.
it's,
You're like maggots and legend status. That's it.
that's it.
But like besides those 2,
No, what if you like imagine that? Like what if you died like right now? Like you ever think about like who would show up to my funeral and like actually care? Like
that's tough.
freaking nobody.
Dude,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
True. That's weird. God, I would hate to have a funeral.
Like I feel like my mom would be crying. Like I could see like you and Derek there just going, "You want to get out of here?"
What are we doing after this?
Or what are we doing after this?
No, I mean, damn. If I had a funeral, I swear,
let's go
my
re-
family would be
let's
like,
go
"Are they
record a
streaming it?"
Are they streaming it? They're gonna Facebook Live it.
That'd be dope. I had like 700 viewers at my funeral. The viewing. All right,
To do something crazy.
let's do days of the week. Yeah.
Nice.
Wednesday, Is that Tuesday? Yeah, Wednesday.
Tuesday.
National Underwear Day.
What kind of underwear do you rock? Boxer briefs?
Dude, I've been wearing straight up zero underwear.
Right now?
I hate.
You have your leg all propped up right in front of you?
I've got no underwear on right now. I'm
So
straight
gross.
commando. What's the weirdest like commando moment you've ever had?
I've never, ever forgotten underwear.
Really?
Anywhere. I'd wear dirty ass underwear before I'd go commando.
Like you're really?
Yeah, I don't like commando at all. I always feel like everyone knows.
That's the thing. I swear to God, you have like a commando sense.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Just the way that guy's walking and talking.
Yeah.
I think he forgot.
And then
underwear.
I like my hip. I like my pants down a little bit. Like I don't like them like I like them down off my hips a little bit. You know what I mean? So
like if you
It's
went
like if I ever,
commando,
like-
there'd be like an ass crack.
always.
Yeah.
There would be constant ass crack, right?
And that's not, you can't do that. I feel
It's
you on
not a
that.
good look.
National Oyster Day. You ever had oysters?
Yeah, they're all right. That was
I've
super
never-
fun.
Probably.
That was a super fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were good. Next one. I don't know.
Who found out you could eat that? I guess, damn, who found out you could eat any seafood?
Yeah, it's true.
Like, who saw a lobster and been like, I'm hungry, dude?
Oh, that
Like, you have to be a lobster? That's the grossest crab?
You ever caught like
No,
a
dude.
You ever caught like a crawdad behind like your house? in,
No,
like, a creek
every
or anything?
time people were catching crawdads, I was like, no, I'm not touching that shit.
But you ever like they're pretty much lobsters, right? But you like pull them apart, and they're like just the grossest thing. Who in the world ever was like, I bet that tastes good with like some butter, butter sauce, and you got to boil it alive? Who thought of that? Like horses and glue. Who connected that shit together?
Like,
Yeah,
I don't see
they
glue.
use-
When I see a horse, I'm not like, Elmer's.
Right? But that's how they used to make glue, right?
When you see a pig, though, you're kind of like, food.
I get it. Pigs look good. Cows look good, right?
Pigs look good. That's like an insult. You look like a pig. That's like the new insult.
Yeah.
Like, you look like a fucking pig
It's like
today,
some girl.
baby.
Sup, girl? You look like a pig.
Damn, you look like Miss Piggy.
God, I just want to.
I just want
Eat
to
you
oink you
up
up.
and-
Let me see those hooves.
I just want to.
I just want to eat you up on a plate.
I just want to.
I just want to make you sizzle.
You want to smell that bacon, girl?
Pigs look good. Who's ever said that?
Don't pigs look like they like are just juicy
Pigs
and delicious?
look like food, like walking food.
Turkeys look like food. Like all that kind of stuff like looks like
'Cause they're
food.
like-
Yeah, with the big breasts and everything. You're just like, hell yeah.
Oh God,
Give me
put that
some
on the-
brown gravy with some turkey. But like think about like other stuff though, right? Like
I don't know, man, but the seafood really does freak me out.
Seafood's weird.
That'd be like eating a spider. Is like eating
pretty
a
much
lobster.
it. Yeah.
Like eating a tarantula. You'd be like, Thursday, National Root Beer Float Day.
Ah, I love me a root beer float.
I hate people that don't like them. Like,
Right?
how can you not? Like, how do you give up that
Get
easy?
it. Go join Al Qaeda, you terrorist.
That's psycho if you don't like a root beer float.
Yeah.
Like, you
it's-
like ice cream, right? Yeah. You like root. How do you not like root beer?
Yeah, it's root beer floats are amazing.
They
They started
really are.
doing them at Wendy's, and you can get them with the chocolate frosty,
What?
and it's so, oh my god,
I've
dude.
never even thought about that. I don't know if I would like that.
It's
It's
great.
too foreign.
It's try it. Leave here and try it.
Sometimes I just don't want to get. I like the original so much, like, and I don't have it that often. Like, if I had a root beer float every day, I'd be like, all right, I'll try the chocolate one. But since I only have like once a year a root beer float,
Right. Yeah, I
you're
don't
like,
do 'em-
right? Fuck, I do have one every day.
Yeah, I mean, I had one on the way here. Just kidding.
It's sitting next to you.
Yeah.
between every segment, you're like,
Mixing it up, trying to get the ice cream to soften up a little bit.
I kind of don't like when root beer floats like are sitting there for too long and they like crystallize though.
Yeah, like why do they foam up?
You know
like
what I'm
that?
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't. Yeah, you got to kind of get at them quick.
Thursday, National Fresh Breath Day.
Nice. You ever made out with a girl that had like stinky breath?
Dude, I can't I have something wrong with my nose and I can't smell my own breath. I don't know. I think I messed up my nose when I was a kid. Like, you know, when your nose
When
is
your dad
stuffed and
stepped
you
on
have
it?
to like take that like, you like
Oh yeah.
breathe that stuff.
I don't ever do that.
Dude, I think I got addicted to it when I was a kid. Now I can't smell anything anymore.
Really?
I swear. I can only smell stuff like randomly.
You should look into that. Maybe there's like a lawsuit or something like that, and you're like entitled to like a bunch of money or something.
Maybe. Yeah, if that infomercial thing pops up, I'll definitely call.
Have you ever been injured by a
snorted nasal spray too much? Have you been injured by Zyrtec?
You're like Dewey Cox, like you can't smell.
I don't know. I can only smell like wild card shit. Like if there was like meatloaf on this floor, I'd be like, what is that? But that's like it for the whole day. That's the only thing I'll smell. Okay, National Wiggle Your Toes Day.
I do like a wiggle. A good wiggle. A good toe wiggle's fun, right?
All I do.
Yeah, like right now.
Doing it right now.
Yeah.
Dude, if I'm sitting there, my toes are moving. I don't think my toes ever stop
like
moving.
When you just like do this with like your big toe and your pointer toe.
This is kind of gross. This whole podcast is a little gross, but rubbing your feet together.
That? I don't rub my feet
Dude,
together.
I'm like my feet are like a mosquito. Or like
like a fly?
Yeah, flies. My flies' hands are my feet. I have flies' hands on my legs.
No, yeah. I'll rub my toes together. Like I'll do that and stuff all the time.
Dude, I've got a weird foot thing.
Really? Are you into feet fetish?
No, but just like I've always.
That's a fun one. What's your fetish? Do you have a fetish?
I'm cool with feet, like, but I'm not like over. You know, people like get crazy with feet.
You're not like boinking feet or anything.
I'm not like asking girls for pictures of their feet. You know, like that's a big thing that guys do. And I think it's only because guys' feet are so disgusting. They're just like, give me some feet.
Yeah. Oh, they don't have hair on them. Nice.
Oh, that's my shit. That's my fetish, honey. I don't think I have anything that's specific.
I like being hit and scratched and stuff. I love that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I love pain. I
just love being hit by cars. God, I love being hit by cars.
Those are yeah.
It's my kink.
It's my kink. That's what I'm into. Listening.
Any ladies with a truck out there want to run me over after the show? You're like, oh. I guess I might have something with my feet, like a weird foot fetish. Like, I always thought about this. Like, if a Dodge Neon, like a really light car, like just ran over my foot on the road, I think I'd kind of like it.
What?
I was like, I was like expecting you to not think that was weird, and you're like,
yeah, and
what? Me and my friends always used to do this when our feet were like up on 6:43.
Oh, I gotta go.
Okay.
So let's finish these up.
Okay.
I gotta leave in the next like 10 minutes. I gotta play softball tonight.
Loser, man.
Slow pitch softball.
National Frozen Custard Day.
I do like ice cream.
What's
custard? I don't know.
What is that? What the hell is frozen? Ritter's frozen custard.
I don't know the difference between custard and ice cream. I barely know the difference between like froyo and ice cream. Or sherbet.
My mom used to make the sherbet roll. I swear we always used to get that.
Yeah, and it'd be
Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it. The orange sherbets and shit like that.
Yeah, and it was like always 3 colors.
Yeah,
it's like orange, pink, and green.
Yeah, just fucked that shit.
What happened to sherbet? Does anybody know? Is sherbet okay?
They still sell it. I'm gonna go to Kroger tonight and just see if they have like.
Has anybody checked on sherbet?
Those plastic bowls or buckets that they used to come in?
Yeah, there's always the same one.
We had those things all over that house. I used to keep like my soldiers in it, like all the little green soldiers and
cowboys and Indians.
Yeah, I used to keep all that stuff, and I was
just like your only storage growing up. Yeah. Here's my closet.
This is my closet, and just
like 40
Tupperwares of. Sherbet.
Oh shit, that's some shit my dad would do, dude. I swear, every time I get takeout, he's like, "That looks good." I'm like, "Are you talking about the food or the takeout container?" This dude like collects takeout. All right, but yeah, sherbet. I want that. All right, last one. National Garage Sale Day.
I never really got into garage sale hopping. You were raised by a bunch of women, so you probably like garage sales a little bit, huh?
Dude, I can price anything at a garage sale.
That's the only thing you can smell. Meatloaf and garage sales.
Just like that Goodwill scent.
There's a community sale.
Down here on the right.
Yeah, there's a community sale down there on the right.
Yeah, this neighborhood's popping.
You and your mom ever do that stuff where you just like park at the front of a neighborhood, just walk the whole neighborhood?
Yeah, I have. My mom like gets like, when she sees a garage sale, it's a big mom like trigger.
It is.
Like, you know, like Spider-Man, when he like senses danger, he has Spidey sense. Moms have like garage sale sense. We'll be like riding on some weird suburban road and she'll be like, like just turn into a neighborhood. She's like, there's a wicker chair over there. I'm like,
like accidents I've almost been in because of like women like pulling off on like the busy road and they're like half on the road and like half in the grass just to get out and check out the You know what I mean? It'd be like
Garage sale.
37. We'll be like on 37. People like parked on the side of the road.
Just to see a dresser.
Garage sales are.
I'm always like, damn, that would be nice to have. And then I get home and I'm like, this is trash. You know when you buy stuff at Goodwill and you're like, why do I even...
The only thing I ever buy
just like
from
that high, garage sale high.
Yeah. Of just like bartering with somebody. It's like our old like medieval days, you know what I mean?
I bet that's half the reason people like garage sales, just to talk somebody down from like $3.99.
Yeah.
I'll give you one.
25 cents? Fuck yourself. I'll give you a nickel. Yeah.
That's a big guy thing.
Yeah, just haggling. Yeah.
All right, that's it. Shot 118.
Well, hold on. We got our weekend coming up. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, no, you talk about it. I don't know the details.
So, Gutty's Comedy Club, September 25th and 26th. Me and Ben Nudu Polizzi we will be at Gutty's Comedy Club in Greenwood doing a weekend there.
Yeah, so come out.
So come out, buy tickets. Tickets will be available here in the next couple weeks. So.
And August 20th through the 22nd, I'm at Helium. So come to that too.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Who with?
I'm a special guest with Trevor Wallace.
That's going to be bad.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
It's like, ah!
Aren't you the one who got me into Trevor Wallace? You showed me the White Claw thing, right, that he did, right?
I think.
He's like, you're like him.
Yeah, we're
like,
the same person.
You guys are like the same thing.
Yeah, it's just me on stage for an hour.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what the show
Then you get
is.
skinnier? You're like, no, that's the Trevor Wallace guy.
Is Trevor Wallace bald? No, that's Ben.
That's Ben. How long before your hair starts growing back? Do you know?
I think it is right now. But
Oh,
it's
it
like
is growing.
it's like at a different level than the sides because they only like hit the top.
Oh.
So it looks weird. I look like you're like your Uncle Steve or something. But yeah, so August 20th through the 22nd at Helium, I'll be there. And then September 25th and 26th,
Yeah.
me and Ray will be in Greenwood. So come out and follow us on social media for sure. Say all your shit.
At Ray Hensley Comedy on everything. I'm pretty good on TikTok. I don't use Instagram at all, but it's there. At Ray Hensley Comedy on everything. RayHensleyComedy.com for show details and all that other jazz. And yeah.
Then at Benedict Polizzi on everything too. Twitter, Instagram, Cameo, and TikTok.
Love you guys.
It was fun.
I had a good time.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
You said 10 minutes. We talked for 7.5 hours.
All right, fam. Talk to you next week. Oh, shit, I fucked that up. Okay, talk to you next week. All right, fam.
Should leave that in there.